What is your final choice? What's your final choice? What do you really want? That's going to be the message today, Virgo or Virgo cross watcher. What is it that you really want? And it's not like an ultimatum here. I don't think anyone's giving someone an ultimatum. I don't think you, I'm going to say it's you. I don't think you're giving someone an ultimatum, Virgo or Virgo cross watcher. But I do think you're at this level where it's like, tell me what you want. Tell me where you're at in this connection or what kind of you're wanting in life. And then we can move forward, because I'm kind of at the point now where, you know, I'm ready for something and I would like it to be you. But if you're not ready, I'm totally respect that. But also I just kind of want to know what page you're on. Are we on the same page? It's like getting on the same page with somebody. That's it. That's this message. If you're in a relationship, unless this is happening on the outside of you and it's somebody else going through a relationship with somebody, they may be asking their partner like to sit down and talk to them and be like, hey, what do you want with this connection? Do you still want to stay together? Or they may be telling their partner whether they want to stay together with them or not. This could also be you doing this with someone. And there's a person on the outside. But if there's no like third party type-ish energy like that, it could be two people who are single here, and it's kind of just like, hey, I want to know, are we, like, where possibly is this going? Or where are you at right now? Kind of like, let's check in with each other. Like, let's check in with each other. Are we happy? Are you happy? Am I happy? Like, what kind of is the trajectory of your life? Like, what are you looking for in 5 years from now, 10 years from now? You know, what is the most important things to you? Things like that. Getting to know each other. It could be dating. Are you dating? This seems like people are dating here, getting to know each other. If not, again, it could be people in relationships kind of like, you know, we've been together for 500 years, Tom. Don't you think we should get married by now? And Tom's like, well, we ain't got married no other lifetime. Why we got to do it in this one? Because you know what, Tom? Because I want to. And it's like, well, you never said anything before in other lifetimes. It's like, but this is this lifetime, Tom. You know what I mean? Someone's like, it's something like that. It's like, are you happy or not? Do you want to stay with me? Or it feels very matter of fact. It feels very. Now, I want to throw another thing out there, though. You ever known anyone who, I know somebody who does this, but you ever met anyone who, like, they want to keep you stuck, right? Like, they want to keep you stuck. They want to keep you under lock and key to where either they keep you trapped in a relationship or they literally keep you stuck, where they know that, like, in some way, shape, or form, you have to be tied to them somehow. But yet, meanwhile, and they're telling you the whole time they're in love with you and they want you. This could be like an ex who constantly wants you back or something, right? But then they can go have their little side thing over here. They can have a whole ass relationship. Either you know about it or you don't even know about it, because they ultimately really want you, but because they know you don't want them back, or you don't, you know, maybe they still hold out hope in their mind that one day it'll happen, even though it fucking won't. But in their mind, but they can go fucking play. But like, God forbid you go have a relationship with someone else. They try to ruin it. That could also be the case. You could have that going on. And I don't even want to get into that, because honestly, that exhausts me. So here we go. Let's write down Virgo. I feel like I need my glasses again, but I'm not doing it. I'm telling you right now, I will sit here and retrain my eyes the fuck back the way they came. I will. So yeah. If you've been dating someone for a little bit, this feels lighter though to me. I mean, we do have the heavier aspects, like, do we stay married? Do we get a divorce? Do we move in together? Do we not? Do we stay living together? You know, some of you could be moving in together. Or if not, maybe something along those lines. Maybe just deciding to amp it up a notch. But it's going to be because one person sits down and says, hey, what do you think about this? About kind of, and maybe that doesn't mean the relationship ends or doesn't go anywhere else, just because the other person may say, no, I'm not ready. I don't know. But then again, you could have somebody here who, like, maybe you're saying, I want this, you know, and maybe you've just gotten to a place, or if this is another person saying, someone has gotten to the place for some where they're like, no, I think I know exactly what I want now, and I think I'm ready for XYZ, whatever it is. So I'm going to bring it to whoever my love is. I'm going to bring it to their attention. And if they're at this point still not ready, or still maybe we're just not meant to be. Maybe we want different things in life, and that's fine. So I'm ready to kind of release them. I'm ready to, in my heart, let go. Like somebody could be ready to let go. If this is not romantic, this could be a friend. I've been there. I've done that. I've done that with people. Where let's say you've been friends with somebody for a really long time. And maybe you're just mentally at a different place than this person is, but you've loved them through so much, you know. But, there's just certain things that maybe it's getting hard to kind of overlook. And, I mean, it's not that you don't accept this person for who they are, but you almost look at them like, man, like, I just don't know if I want the energy around me. If you have kids, you may be like, I don't want this energy around my kids, you know. So you may kind of, where you're like testing them in a way. You like go sit down with them, or you invite them over, you go over there, you hang out with them, right? And you're just talking to them on a deeper level, and they're not really picking up why you're doing it, but you may just be kind of doing it because you're trying to see where their mind is. And if in your heart, after you have this conversation, you really feel like this person isn't someone that you would like to move forward with in a friendship, you may then cut the friendship off. See what I'm saying? That can also be the case. Yeah. It's along the lines of like, you know, you could even have a person here who comes forward to someone and they say, just straight up, do you love me or not? Like straight up, somebody could get asked that in the near future, or you could ask somebody, do you love me or not? And it may be like, well, it depends on what you mean by love. And then the other person may say, well, what do you mean? That's just a whole way of finding your way around it. And it's like, no, it's really not. It truly depends on what you mean by love. What is your definition of love? It doesn't mean you're wrong and I'm wrong, or I'm right and you're right. It doesn't mean anything. Just like really, what is your definition of anything? What's your definition of life? What's your definition of relationships? What does a relationship mean to you? What does a marriage mean to you? What does children mean to you? What does living together mean to you? What does this fucking reality we're in mean to you? What does the human condition mean to you? I just want to get to know you. I just want to get to know you. I want to get to know you on a deeper level. Like, where are we going with this? And, or if it's already established, it's like, what are we gonna keep going? Are we gonna make this work? Are we gonna do this thing? Because I'm like really serious. I feel like somebody's cracking down in a way. They're cracking down. They're very serious about their fucking life. And I think it's you. I think it's you, my love. And if it's not you, I guess it could be reversed. But, you know, Virgo or cross-watcher, whoever's watching this video, I think it's you. I think you're cracking down on somebody. Friends, family? Oh, I just heard family. Could be your family. You could be like, look, what is it you need? I'm hearing help with, or what is it that you need? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to hear what you need. I'm going to hear you out because I love you. And then I want you to hear me out. That I have certain green. I have certain green. You may want to smoke after this. You may get a little stressed, but it's like I have certain dreams. I have certain goals and aspirations. And, you know, I have a certain path I'd like to take. And I'm just needing to know what you're doing and what you're kind of wanting and what you need so that I can kind of plan. Because I also have my life and things that I want. It's very mature. This whole energy is very mature. It also reminds me of Aries, Taurus, and Gemini to a degree. It's very different. You may want to watch those messages from this series, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini, because it feels similar to the degree of just the seriousness of it. Like, yes, it's a little more funny and like upbeat, but not really though. I feel like somebody is just coming at it from a different angle. Like you're coming at it from a different angle. Whereas the other ones were more like, it felt like deep as fuck, okay? This one feels deep also, but it more feels like, I don't know, like a business meeting. Like when you sit down with somebody and you're like, all right. So it reminds me of like 50 Shades of Fucked Up, or 50 Shades of Grey. Y'all know what I mean? When they would sit down with the contract and it's like, all right, so tell me exactly what you're wanting for your life. Like, tell me. All right, tell me, yeah. So why am I saying like a fashion designer? I'm seeing somebody like, if somebody has an idea of what they have designed for their life, what they want for their life, which I fucking love. I respect the shit out of that. Somebody who knows exactly what they want for their own life. And it's like, so, I mean, we're getting, we're adults now. We're getting older. Well, these physical bodies we're inside of are getting older. And so because of that, we have to crack down and get serious, Cracking down and should I say cracking down and getting on the same page, or seeing if you're on the same page? Seeing if you're on the same page. But the thing about it is it's like no hard feelings if you're not, even if it's a relationship ending. It's just because someone's like dead serious now. Someone's like, look, again, let's get on the little skin clock over here. Yeah, tomorrow's not promised, and I don't want to waste my time. I'm not saying you're wasting my time, nothing. It's somebody's being very kind about the way that they're going to handle the situation, but it's just very matter of fact, kind of like, I know what I want. I know what I want. Someone may just be really wanting to check in with somebody here and be like, what exactly do you want for your life? Because I know exactly what I want for mine. And well, then we'll see. We'll like compare. We compare the wants and the needs of each other, or everybody involved. We compare. Yeah. I mean, this can go a million ways, guys. This could be somebody sitting down with a parent of theirs, like a grown child, somebody early 20s, 30s, or about to be an adult, and it's like, let's sit down and talk about what is it that you really want. We need to sit and talk about these things. Whatever you choose, I respect it, okay? But like, also know that if you're trying to like up and just graduate from high school and go have babies, I mean, no matter what, I accept it. I love it. I love my grandchildren no matter what. But also, like, I have a plan for my life. And I don't want to necessarily have to raise my grandkids now. So I want to know what your plan is. I want to know what your 5-year plan is, your 3-year plan is, your 10-year goals and plan are. And I don't want anybody to come in the way of that. I want to know how dead set you are. Like, what are the goals you must achieve? And, I want to know because I also have plans for my life. And now that I'm going to be coming up on being an empty nester, I need to know what's going to happen here. Right? Now, that's not for everybody. That's just for like a 2 or 3 of you. But I see that too. There's a lot of ways this could go. It's just being serious about what somebody really wants and saying, look, this is like my time. This is my time to take my life back. This is my time. And so this is what I want. And maybe this is also something that 2 people have already discussed, but people are just checking back in with each other to make sure, like, are we still where we were? Are you still, okay, all right, we're good. Just that's it. Just, all right, we're good. That's it. I just want to make sure we're still on the same. Or have you changed it all? Are you, because I do feel that somebody may feel someone's changing here. Someone may feel that someone's kind of pulling away, or that they're changing a little bit, or that maybe their wants have changed. And as soon as somebody feels that, they're going to have that conversation and be like, let's talk. Has anything changed? Have you met anyone new? Are you wanting anything different? Anyone different? Like, let's just sit down and talk. I literally see people in pajamas right now. I'm seeing it right now. In some comfy clothes. You don't have to be pajamas, but sweats. I see somebody in sweats, socks, maybe some little, slippers, and just sitting on the couch or something, or in a recliner, and one person on one couch or one in the other, it's just like, let's just sit and have a talk. Let's just talk. Or maybe in a vehicle, like somebody's gonna be turned sideways in a seat, and in a comfy seat though, and just be talking and just be like, yeah, okay. It's a very mature, it's a very respectful conversation, the whole damn thing. It's like, I just need to know what you want and where you stand, and I want to tell you what I want and where I stand, and if we decide we can bend any on this, then we'll bend, and if not, then okay. And then we'll decide what we need to do from there, where we need to take it from there. I love it. I love, 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 love this message. I'm still seeing 50 Shades of Fucked Up. I'm still seeing it. I'm still seeing them at the table, and she's like reading off the list of everything that he has on it, all the things he wants, and she's like repeating it to him. Like, now there may even be some wants that you have that someone, like, they're willing to bend on. Somebody, vice versa, someone may be willing to bend a little bit on it, depending on what they get out of it too, or something. You know what I'm saying? I love the whole fucking message. To me, it's not just about love. It's about like, hey, you know, I got wants too, and you got wants. So, hey, you want to meet in the middle here? Like, how can this work for both of us? Or not work for both of us, but we ain't gotta hate each other. This ain't gotta be no, you know, we can just go our own ways. Like, there needs to be a lot more people like this. There needs to be a lot more people like this, because life would be much easier. Can you imagine politicians handling situations this way? It would never happen. But just sitting down talking to each other like, hey, what do you want? You just I don't know. Oh, great. All right. Let's kiss and make up. Or let's just agree to disagree. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is so peaceful. This is peaceful. This is calm. It's very mature. It's very, you know. This could even be someone that comes to a friend of theirs and says, hey, now this is not a right story, but it's the last thing coming to me, and then we'll go. And they could be like, hey, I just want to see where you stand with so-and-so. Maybe there's two friends here. I'm going to get what I'm getting. And a guy friend goes to a guy friend of his, and he says, hey, how do you feel about this ex of yours? I just want to see how you feel about her. We'll say her. And the guy tells him how he feels or whatever. And he's like, so you're completely over her, right? And the guy's like, yeah, man, I'm married. I got my own wife now. Like, I got kids. I don't even care. It's fine, you know? And so it's like, so you wouldn't care if I pursued her? And they're like, no, I wouldn't care at all. Now, whether that's a lie or not, I don't know. It's not the point here. But the person's like, okay, well, I'm just going to let you know. This is why I'm bringing this to your attention, so that I can let you know out of respect for you what I want, and also that I respect what you want. So if you're good, then I just don't want this to come back later and you tell me you ain't good about it. Like, you're upset with it, because I'm going to pursue her if you tell me you're done. I'm just bringing it to your attention so that you know I have respect for you. Wow. All right, guys. Ooh, or maybe some of you, this happened in the past and you wish somebody would have done that. That's not for everybody, but you may have wished somebody would have come to you like that. I don't know. Could even be two people who are getting a divorce from each other. Let's say it's a couple. Holy shit, that would never happen. No way. There could be a couple who's getting divorced here, and someone talks to their, let's say it's a husband that talks to his wife. It could be anybody though. Ignore the gender. It's just how I'm seeing it. And maybe this husband goes, you remember that friend of yours that you used to have? Well, I know y'all aren't friends anymore, so like, how would you feel about it if I like pursued her or something, or started dating her, told her how I felt, I kind of like her, you know, I'm attracted to her? And it's like, I don't care, that's totally fine, we're not going to be married anymore, and blah, blah, blah. But maybe this person doesn't mean that. Maybe they would be very upset, because it's like, I don't know, this could go a million ways. I gotta get off here, because if I don't get off here, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of shit. Like, this is some crazy shit. I'm like, no, I like the peaceful side of it, but it's like, is it peaceful though, or is it just peaceful for now? You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna stop digging, because if I keep digging, I'm gonna find something. All right, talk to you later. Bye.